the beginning of 2023, I opened my newsfeed and there it is. 2 models of electric hyper motorcycles in sport and street fighter styles. And what beautiful numbers. Power, 200 horsepower, range on a single battery charge, 200 miles, top speed, 200 miles per hour. Did you see how beautiful those numbers are? As the story continues, we'll use kilometers for convenience. So the Canadian electric motorcycle company Damon was founded in 2018 and is located in England. They announced their intention to create an electric hyperbike almost immediately after the company was founded. And around 2019, the motorcycle renders were ready and work was in full swing at Damon. However, such bold statements require a solid foundation. Damon has it. So at the very beginning, the company attracted talented engineers from the now defunct Alta Motors and acquired the intellectual property portfolio of Mission Motors. A few words about who these guys are. Alta was at the forefront of electric motorcycles for off-road competitions and produced motocross and enduro bikes. And Mission built the multiple record-setting Mission R, which set land speed records among electric motorcycles and competed in the Isle of Man TT0 class races. Both of these companies have something that Damon apparently didn't. That's experience in designing and manufacturing electric motorcycles. The company was accepting pre-orders for the bikes at a price of $40,000, and at this point, the first batch of 25 motorcycles has already been sold through these very pre-orders. Now the company is expanding its product lineup. In the top HyperSport trim, according to the manufacturer, it is capable of reaching a speed of just over 320 kilometers per hour. Meanwhile, the motorcycles reach 100 kilometers per hour from 0 in only 2.7 seconds. All thanks to the 200 horsepower liquid-cooled electric motor. The battery holds 20 kilowatt hours and enables a 320 kilometer range per charge. In the top configuration, the HyperFighter speed is limited to 270 kilometers per hour, and its range is 230 kilometers. The motorcycles have a number of very interesting features. The first one is the adjustable height of the handlebars and the rider's foot pegs. The system is called Shift. This feature allows you to adjust the rider's position within a certain range while riding, from an aggressive sporty posture to a more spine-friendly sport touring one. The second feature is the Co-Pilot system. Co-Pilot is a platform created by BlackBerry that combines cameras and non-visual sensors to track the speed, direction, and velocity of dozens of objects around the motorcycle at the same time. All of this is processed by onboard computers to anticipate threats and warn the rider using LEDs, vibration, haptic alerts, or visually on the digital rearview mirror. Moreover, every time the rider responds to a warning by braking or turning, the data is sent to the cloud so the system can learn and adapt. Both features are very interesting, and although the latter turns the motorcycle into something like a computer game, which true bikers with shaved heads and beards might not really like, if this system saves even one life, then it won't have been for nothing. The top versions of the motorcycles are called HyperFighter Colossus and HyperSport Premier. In this version, the motorcycle is equipped with Brembo brakes and Öhlins suspension. The next ones, HyperSport HS and HyperFighter Unlimited 20, differ from the top versions by having cheaper brakes and suspension. The HyperFighter also has another version, the Unlimited 15, which is cheaper and has slightly lower specs. The top speed is 240, the range is 190 kilometers, and the engine power is 150 horsepower. The Sport also has budget versions, the SX and SE. Respectively, they have 150 and 100 horsepower motors, top speeds of 240 and 190, and ranges of 240 and 160. These versions cost between $19,000 and $25,000, and it seems like everything is great except for the price. Well, let's dig deeper. First, let's figure out the range of these electric motorcycles. Damon HyperSport HS has an estimated range of over 200 miles, according to the SAE J2982 specification. This specification was developed specifically to determine the range of electric motorcycles. And the test simulates riding the vehicle mostly in the city with a small percentage of highway driving. And the average speed in the test is about 40 kilometers per hour, with short bursts of acceleration up to 120. This test shows the motorcycle will travel 320 kilometers. However, if you stick to a speed of around 110 kilometers per hour, which is actually an adequate speed on the highway, you'll only cover about 240 kilometers. And if you decide to go even faster, the range will decrease even more. The second, but no less important point, all this fuss around personal electric transport is just a trendy fad. To make this transport environmentally friendly, many complex problems still need to be solved. At the moment, the efficiency of the entire cycle, from generating electricity at the power plant to moving the electric motorcycle with you riding it, is about 23 to 26% of the energy released when the fuel is burned at the power plant. Yes, the main share, namely 60% of all electricity in the world, is produced by burning fuel. A modern internal combustion engine can achieve 35% efficiency. So Damon motorcycles are definitely cool. It rides like a Hayabusa. The engine has 200 horsepower. The handlebars adjust. There are cameras looking in all directions, suggesting their use in various races. For example, on the Isle of Man in the class called the Rock, or in record-breaking runs. And the motorcycle looks really good too, and there will definitely be people who want to buy it. The guys definitely deserve respect for introducing new and interesting technologies. That same co-pilot, for example, could potentially be used on any motorcycle in the future. But unfortunately, electric motorcycles right now aren't really about the environment. It's just a trend. Maybe someday, but not now. That brings my story to an end. This was the Cross Moto channel. Thank you so much for your attention and see you next time.